good morning. Yeah, this is your man, Mr. Rick. Listen, uh, I just really wanted to grind, just come here and say good morning. I wanted to really encourage you on this morning. I seen a post, and it really bothered my heart. So what I want to do as leaders, first of all, I thank you for following me. I thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I thank you for your support. I promise you. But what I wanted to do this morning, I wanted to be real transparent with you. I seen a post of one of my little friends, and he posted something, and it was filled with regret. And I think in this post he said, "I wish I could turn back the hands of time. I wish I could turn back the hand of time." He said, "I wish I could do it over. I wish I could just go back and relive, but the moment had passed." So I really want to talk to you about regrets, my own personal regrets. And I feel like if you live this life, you're gonna have some things that you wish you had did, wish you could have did, wish you should have did. And but I really want to encourage you this morning. Don't live in that moment. Don't get stuck there. Let it be gas to your fire. Let it be like just such an energy to where it thrives you to what God is trying to get you to. But don't live in regret. Don't live in regret to where it hinders you from the things of God. One of my regrets, man, I'll say this: if I wish. I regret, let's say that, I regret that I didn't marry my wife a month earlier. Before my grandmother passed, she used to always tell me, she said, "Rick, if you love that girl, you need to marry her." I'm like, "Mama, listen, I ain't about to get married. We have been together forever." And my grandmother used to always tell me, "If you love her, marry her." I'm like, "Mama, listen, chill out with that." Later on, my grandmama passed. Right, she passed. I tried to marry on her birthday the next month. Watch this, God made it so that my grandma's birthday was a Saturday. We went to the courthouse that Friday to get married. So if I had one regret, I regret that I did not marry my wife a month earlier. Another regret that I have, and it's just tough. When my grandmother was transitioning on to be with the Lord, I never forget, I came into her hospital room, and she had got to a point where she stopped eating, and she had this king-size Reese's cup on the table, and she wanted it. The doctors wouldn't give it to her. There was a couple more people in the room. They wouldn't give it to her. So they encouraged me. They told me when I came in, "Do not do it. Don't give her that candy. She needs to eat." Me thinking that I could save the day, me thinking that this would make a big difference, I didn't. I remember people left out the room and the doors began to close. And she looked at me and she said, "Baby, give me that candy." I said, "No, Mama." I said, "You gotta eat." Later on, probably about a couple of weeks later to a month, I'm not sure about the actual time, but she went on to be with the Lord. And those two things, I still deal with those things. Now, I don't deal with it to the point where it's hindering my growth with God, but I understand time. I understand that things are going to pass. I understand that once your time is up, your time is up, right? One of my grandmothers said it like this. She said, "Listen, we all have a certain amount of time, and we're not going over. So there will be no overtime in this thing called life, not on this side, right? So do what you can, while you can, for your people, with your people. Love your people. Love your people. Love your family, right? There's nothing that is so bad that you have to take it to the grave with you or let somebody else transition on to the grave and you never spent that time. Man, spend time with you. Right now, while we're in this season that we're in, while we're in this quarantine season, we need to be spending time. But listen, man, don't let it get to a place to where it's driving you in the wrong direction. Say, "Listen, I remember this," and teach your kids. Move on. That's my time, man. I love you. But at the end of the day, let God be God. Thank God for you.